Hello and welcome back. I'm going to try something new tonight. It's going to be a little more of this. This is my first sketchbook video, and I want to just show you the things I've been working on this week, things that may or may not end up on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere, but just things that I'm doing kind of in my sketchbook or things that are in progress, ways that I'm just exploring ideas, and I thought that might be really helpful and it might be a little bit fun. So this video is going to be short and sweet. All it's going to do is kind of walk through some of the things I've been doing, and let's get started. So what you first see here is two separate quick charcoal drawings. I usually try to do this when my son is doing his schoolwork in the morning. So these are like maybe 5 or maximum 10-minute sketches, but usually around 5 minutes. And I like those as warm-up because they give me just a ton of good practice at simplification, looking for big shapes. I like using a huge chunk of vine or willow charcoal, and it keeps me away from detail. It's just one of those good habits. And I really love the mark making of charcoal. It feels to me like painting. I don't really like drawing very much with graphite. I think it's kind of boring. I do it all the time because pencil is just this kind of ubiquitous tool, but my preference is definitely for charcoal or Kante. And so for these, I'll just grab a photo reference and just go for it. And I try to keep myself to a really quick timeline. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing stuff like that, but I've been thinking about branching out my channel a little bit to show a little bit more of what's happening behind the scenes, not just art rage paintings or Photoshop paintings, but kind of the whole picture. And then you saw this was a video I put up last week, which was a lot of fun. I've been really taking advantage of the tilt functionality on my XP Pen Deco version 102 or whatever it is, but that tablet has been just a blast to use, and I've really been leaning into using the tilt functionality. It's just not something that I've had since my old Wacom Intuos Pro broke quite a while ago, so this is just good to have that back, and I've really been having fun. This is a real rough sketch. This was just what I would call the color blocking, the local color for a European city, just kind of like a riverscape. There's this nice river that's winding around here. There's a couple bridges, the Duomo, the spire of the church, and this very strong kind of blue and orange color scheme, and some really nice light that's happening at the end of the day kind of thing. So I thought that was really fun. This was just a painting I was doing while listening to a lot of news about the protests and about the marches, and seeing some of the tensions between the officers and civilians. And this picture was from the AP, I think, and very emotional picture for me to look at. Just these are all, I haven't really finished it, of course. It's very rough. It probably will never get finished. It was just more of a painting about me trying to process what was happening. And so sometimes I just paint while I listen to the news, and this was one of those paintings. And what was really like magnetic about this piece is the strong expressions on the 4 young people's faces. These people look like they're probably maybe high school age, maybe a couple of them in college, but there were a couple of women in the background and a couple of men in the foreground, and all of them just had this look of fear and distrust, and there was a real intensity about this interaction between the masked officer and these young people. So I posted quite a few images around, things inspired by Mr. Floyd and other tragedies, but this was one of the ones that was probably never seen because it's just a sketchbook piece. Here was a client piece. This was, I had a family ask me to do a senior portrait for a young graduate, really cool human being, and this was an in progress, sort of like one of my rough drafts. I had another family ask me to do a portrait of their daughter, and I just wanted to say how much I loved doing this portrait because this young woman's smile just lit up my studio. The whole time I was painting, I just felt so lucky. Sometimes, you can just get a sense of someone's spirit, and you can tell she was a special person. So this piece I did about a week or two ago, and it was in light of 2 weeks ago, maybe even a touch more, but I did it in light of like a Lyme disease awareness for a struggle that my wife has been going through with that. So that's that piece. And then here was a quick draw. I don't often show these, but I do have a video of this piece that's in progress, and the video, once the drawing is done, the painting is done, I'll be uploading it. But this was sort of a Frank Frazetta inspired fantasy piece done entirely out of my head. And here's where it is now. So you can see where it started and then where it is now. And I have used a couple like inspiration images for the Panthers and for kind of the pose here, but the whole thing is done out of my head and I'm just sort of like working it out as I go. I like, you know, doing stuff from reference or plein air or whatever, but I also like painting out of my head. I just really like to do a bit of everything if I have the choice. So yeah, we'll come back to this one this week because I will have a video that kind of goes through this whole process, and I'm excited to finish it. It's not there yet, but this piece was really fun just because the crazy color scheme and that like super artificial neon green and the bright red pink and the intensity of her gaze. So this was just again another photo reference, just, you know, sketchbook work. And then this piece was probably the only finished piece I got done out of my sketchbook. So things I just kind of started with no intention of finishing, and then you just, you know, end up having the time. And I really like how this one worked out. I ran into kind of a couple cool serendipities with the looking like this is like a dappled, kind of like cold pressed watercolor paper. And that was just a neat effect that sort of looked like shadow, the dappled shadow of that textured watercolor paper or cold pressed paper. It was just a brush that I was using. It was a Pixel Stains skin brush actually. And then these brushes a lot of these brushes are from Greg Rakowski's oil painting brushes. They're a Photoshop brush set that I really love. But then, you know, I kind of finished it with the smoother stuff with some of my own brushes and just had a lot of fun. So that's it. A lot of different work this week, playing with a lot of different ideas, some commissioned, some client work, some out of my head, and then just some basically like technical practices. And all of that along with some traditional work, and in addition to that, some of these charcoal pieces. So I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if you like seeing this kind of behind the scenes stuff, like what's going on in the studio, bigger than just the occasional YouTube video or Photoshop or Art Rage painting. So I have always got a ton of random stuff going on, and just curious if that's interesting to you guys. You can always find my work on Instagram, Patreon, ArtStation. I just uploaded some of my brushes on ArtStation, and so, you know, just kind of making the most of the little time that I have. I don't have a tremendous amount of free time these days, but I'm trying to be as interactive and engaged as I can be. So thank you so much for checking out this stuff. I'm going to do one of these maybe per week, and it'll be sort of a prelude to all the paintings that I'll be able to do video demos of. Sort of just like a preview of what's coming this week. This one's definitely coming. Let's see, this one is also definitely coming. I have a couple more too that are already in the queue. So I have a lot of work that'll be ready soon. But for now, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sketchbook, and this is the first of many. I hope. Take care and best wishes. Be safe.